I'm assuming she has something pretty cool.
You won't ever guess. It's vintage. It's 100% silk.
Good morning, guys. We have ducked out to a garage sale. We haven't been to a garage sale in a few months now because of
ages, because of winter.
Crazy weather. We just stopped in at this kind of warehouse sale. It's a little bit later than we probably expected to be up and about.
I was in bed 20 minutes ago.
We're gonna have a quick look here. Yeah, we picked up a bunch of stuff. There's like a vintage rip curl in there, a really nice Levi's. You got a Tommy Hilfiger new with tags, and a whole bunch of like sprint car sort of merch, I guess. So we kind of picked the best stuff out, I think. Some of the prices were a little bit high, but we ended up doing a bit of a deal. So we paid $180 for all of that. I think it's a pretty good pickup.
Pretty good considering we jumped out of bed half an hour ago.
So we might see if there's anything else in the area that we can hit up while we're out and about and make it a morning, I think.
Make it a morning.
Let's go. If you guys have been here a while, you'd probably remember this Vinny. So we haven't been in here in a while. Let's go have a look. What have we got here? Ooh. It's a bit of a problem. How much is this? 15. That's probably a buy. But this one, 15 as well. We'll check this. This is interesting too. 1995 Cox plate dryzer bone jacket. I wonder how much that is. 45. It's dryzer bone Cox plate 1995.
That's so specific.
Very random, hey?
Yeah.
Cool though. You find some Levi's?
Some 501s for $16.
That's up there, isn't it? What do you think?
Borderline.
What size? Look at this though.
Oh, that's
15 bucks.
sick.
That's
Well,
probably a buy.
get.
What's the one in front of it? Can you pull that up? I don't know that one. What about that one? No. Couple nice little finds. That actually wasn't too bad. I'm not sure what that Cox plate dryzer bone is going to go for, but being vintage dryzer bone, I thought it was worth taking the risk at 45 bucks.
Alrighty.
Big investment, but I think it could go for, well, I think it'll go for over 100 bucks to start with, and then anything above that's going to be a bit of a bonus, I think.
We'll let you know.
And then those two DVD sets are probably only $40 to $50 items, so not huge profits on those. And what else did we get? Oh, the Bloods jacket. That's probably like a $60 piece, so not too bad for a Vinnie's. We haven't been to that one in quite a while, but definitely worth a stop in.
Happy to find something.
Always happy to find it.
And we're at Savers. The best part about being self-employed is that you can do stuff midweek, but we'll just torture ourselves for the comparison.
Yeah, we don't usually come op shopping on a Saturday just because there's usually a lot more people out, and yeah, I don't know, it just gets real busy and hectic, so it's going to be interesting to see what it's like in here.
It doesn't look that crazy.
Probably the first pickup here. It is a brand new SMS Satini for $11.49. Not too bad. Here's something. It's Canterbury Rugby Springboks, a jumper. It's only $11.79, so I think that's probably a pickup as well. It's not going to be super crazy. Some of the Canterbury stuff is a lot better than this, but I think that would be at least 50, maybe 60 bucks. Again, nothing crazy, but this is an R.M. Williams Longhorn. It's like a little jumper, $11.49, not bad. All right, guys, it is 12:20 on a Tuesday, and we are essentially done in the warehouse. We don't need anything for the main store, but we do need to find a couple things for Trash to Travel, because we haven't listed much on that eBay store for a little while.
It has been a little bit neglected, and even when we have a heap of stock, we still want to go and treasure hunt.
So we're going to head to Savers. Big surprise. We've got our donations ready. We've got our post that we're going to drop off on the way. So let's see if we can find some stuff to add to that Trash to Travel. Lego! What did you just pick out?
So it's Downton Abbey, which is good. It's season 6, which is good. It's sealed, which is good, but
Probably not. What's going on here?
that's so scary.
That is a creeper right there. Leave that for somebody else, I think. What you picked up in the women's section?
Fila toe shoes.
Never had Fila before. Comp's looking okay?
Yeah, they're $12.50 and the top's like $35, $39.
Okay.
And they look funny.
All right, what do we got on the wall here? Some Nikes. I'm pretty sure they're LeBrons, but they're very damaged, so we'll leave those. We've got a pair of Brooks Transcend. They're in pretty decent nick. How much are these? $9.99. They're probably a grab. Did you find another pair? Ghosts?
Looking up Brooks Beast 16.
Oh, they're Beasts. Yeah, they're
And
probably
they range. It really depends on the colorway.
a bit damaged as well.
Bit damage.
What else we got? Some Nike training. Wow, they're seen better days. Maybe some footy boots. How much are them footy boots? 23, probably a bit too much on those as well. Some New Balance, they're very well worn. Probably not the Nikes. There's another pair of Nikes here. They're worn as well. What are those?
I haven't got a flipping clue.
I haven't
But they
seen
don't
that brand
feel
before
very
either. Right, let's see what's in the women's section. Some Adidas boosts, probably not quite what we're looking for. There's some Merrells. How much are these? $8.49. And they're pretty worn, unfortunately, so I'll probably leave those as well. We got some 890s New Balance, not bad. I'll get some Asics 2000s. These are decent, but you have to get them pretty cheap, not 1949, unfortunately. What else is here? Doesn't look like too much else, unfortunately. Oh, some more Brooks. They're well worn. Those New Balance aren't too bad. Not super expensive, those ones though. Alright, over in the jeans now, we've got some Levi's, but they are all $20, which is unfortunate. If there was a really good pair, I might consider it with 20% off, like a Big E or something like that, but $20 in general is probably too much for Levi's, unfortunately. Here's something that's probably worth picking up for $4.99. This is like borderline vintage Port Adelaide. They haven't been sponsored by Nike since like the early 2000s, so that's probably worth it for $4.99. Oh, a nice little one, little Canterbury Uglies. It's just a hoodie, $17.49. Not too bad. This is interesting. It's Philip Plein. This is a very expensive brand, so I'm going to need to do some research to work out if this is real or not. I don't know much about this brand, so I'm going to have to really look it up. What they got on it? $17.49. Might be worth it. Alright, I've made a decision on this. I think it's fake, just based on like the quality of the materials. It isn't like really thick or anything. I can't see any like inside tags or anything like that, just the ones up the top here. And I don't really want to take another risk on a high-end item. It is very cool. I did find one similar to this on Depop, but Depop doesn't really give me any indication if this is real or not, and I don't know, it just feels a little bit off to me, so I think I'm going to leave it. Jasmin's just snuck up on me, so I'm assuming she has something pretty cool.
You won't ever guess. It's vintage, it's 100% silk, and it's Puma.
Oh wow.
What?
That's very
What?
interesting.
What?
I've never seen that before. Silk. That
They've
style
got
in a Puma.
$16.50 on it.
It's probably okay. It's probably like a $59 to $69 piece, especially being that unique. I've never really seen Puma in that sort of like, yeah.
Lining swish.
That's interesting. Just a little Gorman piece here. It's a size 6, $11.79. Show you guys, see what she thinks. Hey, do you want this Gorman?
$11.70. I like the style, but it's a size 6.
Yeah, that was my debate as well. I mean, the sleeves are pretty cool though.
The sleeves are pretty cool. This one's a maybe.
Borderline, isn't it?
But you know what? Today, maybes, no.
Jazz has made the executive decision that we need to leave this on.
I'm sorry.
What do you got here?
I learned something new. So, how PAUW Amsterdam, there's a couple of comps for jackets pre-owned that have sold for like 100. So,
Ooh.
give it a try.
Yeah, might be a new one to add to the list, I think.
It's got a frill.
All right, not too bad for a random Tuesday. We usually don't go to Savers on a Tuesday. So.
Not usually. I am very pleased with my vintage silk Puma though.
Yeah, there was some interesting stuff in there. There's a couple of things I put back. That Philip Plein, just not confident that it was real. It kind of felt a little bit like not good quality. The quality just felt off, and I couldn't see the inside tags with the little holographic label on them.
Oh, yeah.
So put them back on the rack. Maybe they're real. I highly doubt it though. So
Even when we have stuff we think is real, sometimes it's not real.
We're back in the warehouse for a trash to travel breakdown. Now the stuff that we bought at the garage sale and the op shops, we're going to use that on our main store, but all that stuff that we bought at Savers, we're going to put in our trash to travel challenge. Let's get into the all-important numbers. I have my reel of sticky notes ready. So we went into this episode with $2,416.48 in our kitty. Not bad. And we only spent $60.64 on that stuff that we got at Savers. So we're playing with $2,355.84. And we have had some sales in the last couple of weeks. Some of them really quick, like that pair of Papilio Birkenstocks. We sold that really fast for $61. And this hardcover like adult version of the Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone book sold for $69.95. The Binny blouse sold really quick for $40. And we have some of the sports jerseys selling. First ones off the rank were the South Sydney Rabbitohs jersey. That one sold for $50. And the Celtics soccer for $59.95, which means in the kitty we now have $2,636.74. Did have to pay some fees though, that was $48.91. So with $2,587.83 left in the bank, we're traveling 170 kilometers. Time to update the map. I think our indicator is a little bit off, Brad, but we are cruising down the South Coast Highway to pretty much here.
All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us on this thrift adventure. If you want to see more videos just like this one, check out this one right here. And we will catch you on the next one.
Bye.